That human beings are hardwired to think about something other than themselves a maximum of 15 seconds. Right? Most of you are already thinking about getting back to work, your shopping list. If you ever get into public speaking, it might help you to remember that they're not thinking about you while you're up on the stage. That's been very helpful to me. Okay? We can start careers, we can end careers by paying attention to people, by paying attention to people who can give us business, by paying attention to people that can advance our careers, by paying attention to people who can give us the financing on a film deal. Over the years, in our business, we found the best way to engage with people is to find out what they want, what they need. People are interested in one issue, regardless of whether you're coming to them with a pitch or a resume. They're not interested in your resume. People are interested in one thing, and that's fulfilled expectations. The most charismatic people that we know come into a room and they're aware of what the potential needs and expectations are of the individual or the company or the group, where they're able to ask some great questions to get that individual to start talking. In our culture, we spend so much time watching television and so much time on the internet, many of us have fallen into a trance. And if we want to pull ourselves out of it, pay attention to people in an active kind of way. We ascribe to 3 different types of questions. The first kind of questions that you want to ask people are the kinds of questions that get them to start talking. It's hard to create an experience of charisma with someone if you're not getting them to talk. So we want to ask the kinds of questions that get people to really talk about their feelings. You can get people almost invariably to start telling you everything. When she was talking to me, I felt like the most important person in the world. How many of you had an experience where you were gifted in a conversation like that? Where you came out of it and you felt like you were the most important person in the world? And if you wanted, you did. It's clear that you get that all the time. When we get people to start talking about their needs and expectations, they're going to naturally connect with us. Is to start asking what we would call foundation questions, the kind of bread and butter questions that get a person to paint a picture. So what we want to do is show people that we're listening. And the way that one of the most effective communication devices that we can use to show people that we're listening is to tell them what we're hearing. You just told me in the last year that you went over budget by $3 million. And this year, if you don't manage the budget more effectively, the CEO is probably going to show you the door. The final kind of question that really requires that we have some kind of rapport with people are the questions that get people to tell us what they might be embarrassed about. We call them the obstacle questions. Very often people don't want to tell us what they think their biggest obstacle is. Well, I'd really like to buy this car, but if I buy this car, I'm going to be terrified financially. But if we don't get to that fear, if we don't access that conflict, we probably won't move forward with the relationship. Very often when we're negotiating a deal, the boss, for example, the boss might want to promote you. The boss might want to give you a raise, but if you don't access his or her fears about giving you a raise or about giving you more responsibility, the probability of success is really lower.
Thank you.